Hello, thank you so much for tuning back into Ragnarök TV 444. I am your host, the Macabre King, and today we've got something a little bit different with regards to the coronavirus and the state of lockdown that we're all in. So I have one member from each of my favourite local bands. So if you'd all like to introduce yourself, as we can, we'll see how we can get through this, but we'll start with you, Kade, I think.
Right, Wagwan, you right?
Wagwan.
Yeah, Kade from Chimp in a Box. We've just dropped a new music video. Please check it out. Got to put it out there straight away. And yeah, just chilling, enjoying fucking lockdown, innit?
That's it, mate.
Oh,
Dan?
that's all I got.
James, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Alright, cool. I'm James from InRetrospect. Grimsby based boys, between Grimsby and Leeds, and yeah, go check out Chimp in a Box new video because it's fucking sick.
Yeah, I second that.
You?
Shout out Chimp in a Box, shout out Loki Films. Oi, oi.
Yes,
Nice.
He's a good lad. He's a good lad.
Okay.
Go on, Dan.
And I'm Michael from Mormegil.
Hi, Michael from Mormegil. How are you, fella?
Mormegil Mike over here.
Mormegil
No,
Mike.
I'm Dan.
What's Mormegil's Mike's position in the band?
He plays the saxophone / bass.
Nice. So is this the next album that you're releasing?
Maybe.
Sax bass.
Sax bass with Mike.
It's got to be flame sax though, otherwise it's not death metal.
Oh. Flames.
Flame sax.
I like it. Yeah, I
I-
second the whole Chimp in a Box new video thing. Go check that out.
Well, I think we should probably maybe talk about that for a little bit because you released it. I don't know if it was last night. Was it this morning? I think I'm
It
pretty
was
sure
2
it was
o'clock this morning.
Yeah, I'm
It
pretty
was.
sure I saw it. That was this morning.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fucking-
Say what you need to say, man.
Well, what I was going to do was going to like schedule it and do all that kind of shit, but it was such a fuck about getting the video and getting like the correct all like the cuts and all that kind of shit that we thought like as soon as we get it, we want it out. So I was up till I was up till 4 last night getting messages from Sean and Rick, Rick Emsley.
Yep.
He helps out and all that shit with us. Just sending me shit across all night. So I must have watched the video last night about 150 times, 3 different versions of it as well. That was all getting sent to me. I was like, oh, which one do I put up? What do I do? And yeah, it's just fucking cool as fuck, My first music video got done, like the quality of that, Jesus Christ. I will say there's one thing that I can't stand about it, and that's the fact that I'm in it.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck off, Dan.
Common theme.
man.
No, you
Everyone
look
looks
great.
so cool. Everyone looks so cool, and there's like this 12-year-old spotty freak at the front. Do you know what I mean? Trying his hardest to mosh about. But yeah, I'm way better.
Fuck, are you
respect,
12?
I fucking love it. I am. You're a nonce, Dan.
Fucking hell, that makes our friendship weird.
It fucking does, doesn't it?
Shit.
Well, you've done an amazing
Jesus.
job on the video. I think it's fair to say that. I watched it, I think, a couple of times last night. It's a very professional video. It's great to kind of see like the local bands are starting to push out into the whole video side as well, because obviously so many bands just focus on releasing music that I think that realistically what we really want to be entertained by when we're listening to music is a music video. I mean, obviously when we're listening to music it's on its own, but when you're listening to it with a video, you get to see the artist's intent as to perhaps what it is that they're trying to relay behind the video.
For sure. It actually kind of like we didn't go out looking for a video. It kind of fell onto us. So Rick Emsley, he's my guitarist brother-in-law.
Right.
And Loki Films, the first film he ever did was for Rick. So he kind of got us like got a name in there and all that lot. So we spoke to Sean. He told us to do discounted videos for us. So I was like, oh, fucking hell, let's go. Only thing is, we only had 2 songs recorded at the time. And they were already done. And because we'd rather have done like, obviously like release a song, put the video out at the same time. But because of like his scheduling and that, we didn't actually have time to record another song to put out. Because I think the next time is free from where we recorded that is August. So,
Yeah.
just what it is.
It's a bit of a jump.
Yeah, yeah, it is. The same thing is like, because we've already released a song, we could have dropped it. It could have all gone out like all at once, which would have been pretty cool. But it just is what it is, isn't it?
A lot of bands do that though. They release like singles and then follow up with videos like a couple of weeks later and whatnot. So I've noticed there are quite a few people are doing that more so now than just releasing a music video at the same time as a single, because people will just listen to one or the other. Do you know what I mean? They won't, and if they don't like the visuals, they're probably not going to go and listen to the song. So it's,
oh no,
I know it's a good method to do it. It's a good method to do it. Cool.
Yeah,
But yeah, it looks sick though. It looks sick though.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't stop watching it, mate. I really can't. Oh. Also, Dan, fucking Mormegil's video as well looks fucking beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sick.
I was
Shit
just
on that.
about to move on to that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Joe did a fucking great job, Joe Marshall. So he's local, which is pretty cool as well. And it was his first music video. Like he's not done one before. He's normally, from what I remember, he's normally a wedding videographer. So it's a bit of a change, really, going from weddings to like whatever the hell we were doing. So it was pretty cool to see how that turned out, and lovely guy as well. That always helps.
Joe's definitely, isn't he?
Great guy.
Yeah. Fun fact about that, quick. The guy that played the Sir was my primary school teacher, and I fucking love that. I really do.
Way.
Yeah, Johnny Allbones. If I'd have known I'd have gone to the shoot, like, that's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, he was a good laugh on the day as well. I couldn't stop laughing at him.
I
don't know why. It was whenever he was like miming any of the bits. Like there's this one bit where Matty does like a scream in the middle of the song, just like it's all building up, and there's bits with the Seer where you see him miming the words, and like it all builds up, and then there's a dead stop, and then there's like a scream, and we said to him, we was like, oh yeah, maybe just so it looks more real, try give it a good old shout. So we stood there in the middle of Wheelsby Woods, and it gets to it, and he's like, and he's just I couldn't cope. I could not cope. I was broken at that point.
Fucking bad.
It was a great day. It's so funny hearing someone speaking your song lyrics, because out of context they always sound so shit. Like
mine sounds shit anyway.
It's like a really bad poem if you take the music away.
Well, that's what makes it though, isn't it? I mean, there's so many lyrics that I read, especially from the metal scene, and like when you're just reading them without any emotional quality to it, it just doesn't quite relate itself properly. But obviously when you're listening to it with music, that's when it all makes sense. And I think what you've both done with Mormegil and Chimp in a Box, because that's the first video that I've seen from those guys as well, they're both amazing videos. They're both genuinely spot on videos, and it's kind of great to see that this is the level of production that you guys are pushing out there,
It's literally just where it fell. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wish we'd have gone out and gone to the side. It's like, right, we're going to get a proper video. This is going to be the song we're going to do it for and go down that road. But literally, we've just fallen into all this. Yeah. Same with the production, because like when I found you, Dan, and we started chatting and that, and he started recording our music and like producing it and all that lot, we didn't really look for you, did we?
No. I remember you messaged me just saying, oh, how do you get your drum sound? And I was like, I'm not really going to tell you. I was like, it took a lot of effort. I mean, we could be sat there for days. I still don't know what I do. It just kind of happens. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. Let me just record you. I was like, that'll work. We'll do that instead. And here we are.
And the rest is history.
Well, I mean, it brings me on to you, James, because obviously Mormegil have released an absolute banger of not only a tune, but a music video. Like, it is an incredible music video. Chimp have released their music video this morning. Again, awesome video. You get the feeling and the vibe that they're trying to relay. What's InRetrospect got for us next?
So at the end of March, we we decided that we were gonna hit the studio. So we went. Was it end of March? Yeah, end of March. We went. No, we're not even at the end of March. End of February. Sorry. that's how bad like this quarantine's affecting me. I don't even know 1 month from anymore.
What day is it? Where am I?
It's January 2054. Yeah. So basically, we went to the studio at the end of February, and we was like, okay, so we want to put out a new song. So obviously, we've got like a new lineup and everything now. Finally solidified like a really solid lineup with people that we know want to be in the band and pursue this, you know. So we decided we need a new track to go out. So we've totally rebranded everything, and yeah, so we've got there's a lot of stuff in the works. We got a second mix back yesterday, and it's pretty cool. Pretty excited for it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I can't wait. So the guy that we did it with has been pretty incredible, because the song we've chosen to do, it's not the easiest to record and capture all the nice little bits that are in it, all the little lead runs and stuff, and Nathan's vocals on it as well. There's a lot of range going on in it. So I'm
excited to hear him. Like I don't know who he is.
Well, did you ever come to our like first ever show that we played at Moon on the Water?
No, I was working.
Right.
Sadly.
Okay. Well, the first ever show we did, I know Nathan through you know Jamie Biddles from Ruby of the Nights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Nathan's his brother.
Oh.
And then I obviously knew Nathan through being in Ruby of the Nights, and then Nathan started up in a band called Quaint. That was in Leeds, and they came and played like our first ever show. And he's always been a guitarist in a band and like backing vocals, but he's got like such a good voice to just be like a main vocalist. So I asked him if he wanted to come and do it, and he came down and it kind of just blew me away, to be honest with you. So yeah,
that's what you want.
I was really gutted, to be honest, because we got those 2 headline shows done and we booked everything and got it all sorted. And yeah, obviously you guys were meant to be playing it as well.
Oh well, that went to shit.
Yeah, I know.
You Corona.
Fuming. I messaged Warren and I was like, is there anything we can do to like keep this going? And he was like, I think it's just probably best if we do, you know, if we take the precautions and just reschedule
wash your fucking hands.
Yeah.
Change your strings and wash your hands.
Can you imagine like just about being like ready to wave, like, come on, split this room up. And it's like 1 minute, and just like people start sanitizing their hands.
Yeah, everyone.
Before they're sending like elbows and stuff. Like
minimum 2 meters apart, you know?
Sanitize before you spin.
Sanitize the elbows.
Yeah. But yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff coming up, and we're pretty happy with the momentum that's going to be carrying us throughout now. So there's a lot of stuff that's going to be coming out this year.
Well, I'm stoked to see the music video. Your first music video.
I didn't say nothing about a music video, man. You're making.
You
saying all
spoilers.
Well,
to be fair,
Ragnarök, you ruined it.
Take mine.
Brilliant.
I'm messing. Yeah.
End the call.
Nah, it's fine. No. It's fine. There is a music video. That doesn't give anything away, so it's fine.
No.
So
I've seen a little bit of it.
I believe the other week, me and Kade went out. Was on a night out, and we were speaking to Jerome. I think he showed us just a little snippet.
Oh, has he? He's been doing that, dude.
Don't worry though, it's not been.
Oh man,
I hardly remember it. We was.
You can't remember any of that. So I told you that.
Yeah.
He keeps doing this. We've got it set to private, so no one can see it unless.
But it's because he's passionate. He wants.
Yeah, I know, but he might as well just fucking release it now and stick it on the Matrix jukebox every night, and that's what he's doing.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, so it's all coming together now. So yeah, it'll be out shortly, I hope.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be
exciting times. So, what kind of vibe you off for? Like, obviously, we know what Old in Retrospect sounded like, even though it's disappeared off Spotify. But
yeah, we just rebranded it, mate.
So is it different?
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's a lot more defined. We kind of jumped around with our sound a lot on the first two like releases. You know, we went to Mad Dog Studios in Sheffield to do the first one, and it was good, but it wasn't what I'd envisioned we'd released as like our first track. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like the sound we were going for. I don't know. There was a lot of key elements to it that I really loved, but there was stuff that wasn't there as well. And then obviously when we released From Sheep to Shepherds, which was like I suppose like follow-up release, but we did it. I don't know. It wasn't so much done on the cheap, but it was done in a different way to when we'd done the original. Do you know what I mean? Like when we'd gone into a studio and everything, there was a lot of different turns we took to release that track. And again, it was one of my favorite songs to play live. But then listening back to it, it was kind of like there's a lot missing from it that we do live.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. We've really just honed in on what we want to play. It's a lot more. I wouldn't say melodic, but it's got a lot more balls to it than a lot of the old tracks had. We've pretty much decided on our like tuning that we like playing now. We've got like because we chopped and changed between a couple when we was writing the songs, and so originally we played in drop C and then down to drop G on 7 strings. So now we've pretty much.
So when you were was you doing that on just like one guitar then?
Yeah. So
you're in drop C, and then obviously G would be the thickest string.
Yeah. So for drop G,
C, G.
Yeah. So if you're in drop G anyway, it's like you're basically in D standard with the low A, like corn tuning, but you just drop the A down to a G.
So, but I'm thinking
to go into drop C. G, yeah, so if you're in drop C, you just drop the D down to C, and then you're in drop C. So that's how we were doing it. But it's like when you're playing it on a 7-string and you're trying to play riffs that have a lot of fast-paced picking to it and stuff like that, you keep catching the low strings.
Yeah.
So
I was sorry. So with the tuning, would it have been G C G C F A D?
Yeah, it's essentially
that's weird.
It's like a step out. It's like 2 strings are like a step out of open C tuning with a low G, which is like the Devin Townsend tune. Yeah,
so it's almost open. Fucking Jesus,
basically,
man.
yeah. So we've pretty much decided on a final on a range that we want to go for now. So we're in drop G, like currently. Nice. Cool. But I've started writing in lower now. So
man, it'll be a matter of time. We started in E standard, like fucking don't know where that came about, but we do the same though. Like as in, we'll have 2 tunings. We B standard and drop A. So it's just 1 string changes, but I think we're calling it a day with the drop tuning, just sticking to 1, writing in B. Yeah. Because the more you do it, the more natural it feels to, not change between the 2. And then you lose a bit of tone as well. As soon as you tune down a bit, like you've got less string tension. Everything gets a bit flappy. It's not fun.
So we had that issue, like because obviously, I've run the fan frets on my guitar, so it's multi-scale anyway. Yeah. So it can handle low tunings relatively well, but with the right strings on it. But because we're in like G now, it's just like absolutely ridiculous. So I have to actually, even though I've only got a 7-string, I have to buy a packet of 8-string strings.
Yeah.
And I run it as so it's like an 80 on the top. So it's like a bass string on the top. Yeah. And then the 7th string, and then I go 5 to 1. So it's like a 9. My high D is like a 9.
I wanted to play 7-string so bad, right?
You had a 7-string Ibanez.
I know, but it just wasn't cutting it because I find that 7 strings, even in B standard, are just so loose. And so I just ended up getting a baritone in the end. It's just super fucking long, like, and it's
massive out.
It's everything's just dead. You can pick as hard as you want, and there's no fluctuation in tuning. Like I'm a real fucker when it comes to shit like that. Like I can't be dealing with it, but I think the thickest string on it's like 70.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what that's like. It's thick.
Yeah. Thick boy.
Big boy.
Sorry, we spoke too long about strings. Go on,
guys. We got into like guitar theory.
Vocalist over here.
I got fucking clue what you're talking about.
Okay. How long have you been doing like the death metal vocals, like the screaming and the gutturals?
Wow, that's a fucking hard question. That I went to see fucking, this is embarrassing this. I went to see Ask Alexandria at the Engine Shed when I was like 16 in 2015. Went to that, thought, right, I want to do that, I want to be on that stage. So I used to go out with my friends, we'd all be like drinking or like playing COD or whatever. I'd be sat in the corner just like fucking doing all them shitty fucking noises. And so one day I found a YouTube channel called Cheerleaver Ninja, and he just went through how to do all this shit. So I sat there and like studied it for like 2-3 weeks, and then so my voice is going. As soon as I got it, I was like, "Fucking hell, I can do something! I've got a talent!" And off I went, really. But I'm still not happy with my vocal at all.
Yeah, it don't matter though, because metal's just noise anyway.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
If you actually just turn it up, if you turn it down to a certain point, it actually just becomes white noise.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
It's all just fucking noise.
Fucking is, mate. It's just satanic belching.
Yeah.
That's my favourite way of putting it.
Yeah. How many times do how many times have you had people come up to you and go, "I just can't understand what you're saying"?
Oh, mate, like every person that ever comes to any gig,
fucking hate it.
Oh, it annoys me.
It's like when people people come up, like you say, come up to you at a gig, or like when you're listening to music, and then like, I just can't understand what they're saying, and then they've got their earphones playing, and all you can hear is like, and it's like no lyrics, it's just fucking like shit rap.
100%.
Like
Exactly.
shit rapping,
Mumble.
You know what I mean? And
It's
like
like
I can appreciate some of it. Like some of it's really good, like Post Malone and stuff like that. I can get behind that, but some of it's just like super shit.
Yeah.
So monotone sometimes.
Yeah,
Like the same shit all the way through. Yeah, it kills me.
I mean,
like I say, there's some good shit out there, but
I just can't get into this your whole modern pop music malarkey. Just can't get into it. Like there's no like energy, is there?
No.
No, I know what you mean.
You're still free, Daniel. Keep it that way.
You what?
You're still free. Keep it that way.
Free?
Still free.
You're not following the masses of popular music.
Free from Radio 1.
Free from
Radio 1.
brainwashing, yeah.
Jesus. I never thought of it that way. Righteous brother.
That's it, my friend. So, like, Kate, with regards to, obviously just moving over to you and talking about the vocals, like,
yeah,
your vocals are impressive, man, and obviously they're only going to get better over time. But like, with regards to watching your video, you actually went through quite a few different styles.
Oh yeah.
So, like I don't know how many there are, but I could probably all name them together. Like the inward pig squeal or something, I don't know.
Oh, no, right. So I use 2 different types of growls. I used to fry and the false chord. That's thankfully I learned them both at the same time, because a lot of vocalists out there like learn one and can't do the other. But I didn't really know what I was doing, so I learned them both at the same time. Inhale fucking pig squeals. Don't fucking slate me like that, mate. Wouldn't dare. Yeah. No, that's just a fucking that's a false chord. You get your tongue at the top of your fucking mouth. It comes out, you breathe shit. That's all that is. But yeah, no, I just go through like fries and false chords, move your tongue about a little bit, get different sounds. But like the one thing that like, not that I pride myself on, but that I want, is that while like a lot of vocalists, like Sam Carter's, for example, Sam Carter from Architects, he's got one vocal style, but it's fucking amazing at it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I like to see myself as I've got a few vocal styles and I'm a bit shit at all of them. But I just want to keep getting the arsenal and keep building it. Do you know what I mean? So I can just try all these different things. So I could do like a hardcore song, a punk song, a death metal song, whatever. I just can't sing, and that's the unfortunate part of this.
Yeah, but if you turned around and you was like, I can scream in 6 different methods, and someone was like, all right, sing me a song. You've got 6 different methods to technically sing it.
Yeah. You just scream the fuck out of it.
I think
doesn't have to be notes, like.
I think metal vocalists just have to pray that this never goes out of fashion.
Oh yeah, you fucking bang on, man. We'll be fucked if it does.
Yeah.
What else have I got?
I mean, we could still play guitar, James, but what are they gonna do?
Start YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Become streamers.
Yeah, exactly. Christ. I hope
It's always auto-tune.
Well, yeah, there is that, to be fair. I might just move to Sweden. If the scene dies here totally, I'm just gonna move to Sweden. Seems like death metal seems pretty sick over there. To be fair.
Yeah, the beginning and the end. Sweden.
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 Yeah, they've just got like a good catalog of everything. Like I'm pretty sure, like Ghost are from Sweden as well, aren't they? I think.
I mean, it really goes from At the Gates to ABBA. Like,
Yeah,
ABBA.
true, yeah.
what the fuck? Like, everything in between.
Yeah.
Where
They've got
are
it sorted.
Avatar from?
Sweden.
Sweden.
Right.
Oh.
So they're all
Avatar
from the same
is
place.
Yeah.
They're all from Gothenburg, Sweden.
You're
You've got At the Gates and Monomath, Avatar, you know?
I'll tell you what.
Place.
Avatar, right? Avatar. I went. When did last time I went to download 2 years ago, right? I went to download 2 years ago in the UK, and on the Friday, my mate Chris was like, "Come and see this band with me on Friday morning," and I was like, "Fuck, really? Like, we're gonna be drinking heavy on Thursday night. I'm not gonna be up at 12. Like, be real. I'll be lucky if I make it to the headliner. I'll be lucky if I make it Slipknot, whoever I was on." So anyway, we went at 12, and honestly, Avatar were like the first band that he wanted to go and see on that Friday morning, and holy shit, like they are incredible. Like their stage, the stage show is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, just they've got that because they just released Avatar Country, which is like their latest album, I think. But they've got the song that really got me is "Hail the Apocalypse" with all those dive bombs. Like, just the
like
riff
the whole,
with like
it's
whammy.
like whammy bar the song.
It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, Avatar are insane.
Man, like if you need to listen to, just listen to everything. Like they're a band that just doesn't disappoint.
Yeah, they've got so many different genres under the belt. It goes from country to like, I don't even know, like.
There's a song called fuck.
Come on, Dan.
What? One More Hill, right? Listen to that, and it goes like through so much. There's like a proper brutal death metal section in there too, and it's just out of nowhere. It just drops into it. Like, dude, the album Feathers and Flesh, all-time favorite album. It just does everything. You know, it's just perfect.
Which album's Get in Line on? You showed me that the other day, didn't you?
Get in Line. That's on Hail the Apocalypse.
Nice.
Heavy as fuck.
They are.
I'm blasting it for days. Yeah, they are really fucking good.
My partner does burlesque, and she did the last solo performance to Avatar, Let It Burn.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to say Let It Burn, man.
Yeah. It was pretty banging, to be fair.
That's a strip song.
It is. Fucking is, mate.
Yeah. Got the video. I'll show you when I see you next, which might be quite a long way away.
Next year.
I'll see you 2023.
Yeah,
boy.
Spending your credits.
Oh man.
Fucking hell. Let's not go down this road.
So I'd like to move on to our favorite bands. If you'd like to say two, maybe say two, but I'd really sort of maybe just like to push between, like, if you was gonna have a desert island album, what would it be?
I think I just gave mine away. Like,
yeah, definitely. Straight up.
Yeah,
that's such a hard question.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Because it can only be the one album.
That's
So
why
you
it's
can only
hard.
pick one album.
Give me three, it's fine. Give me one, Jesus
Yeah, well,
Christ.
that's it. That's it. You see.
So
Three.
if instead of doing like a one album thing, could
Okay.
you have, you're on a desert island, but you can take 3 bands to play a headline show.
Okay.
Wait. No.
Yeah, I like that. That's
I like
easier.
this is better.
Okay, right. So I don't even know who to. I mean, I think Korn would be my headliner because I fucking love Korn.
way.
I've always loved Korn, like since like the first time. I'm not even gonna lie. It sounds really generic, but the first time I heard "Freak on a Leash," I think I was just like, right, well, I'm sucked into this now. This is it. This is my life.
Yeah.
Who would support, man? Like, you don't want to pick a band you haven't seen either because you don't know if they're super shitty live.
Yeah, but
probably Gojira.
I think the thing is when you adore a
You can't
band,
go wrong with that.
No.
You are.
Oh.
I think when you adore a band,
Yeah.
even if they're kind of bad live, they're playing your favorite songs.
Yeah.
You're just like, we got this. That'll do.
Yeah.
You know, it's close enough.
It kind of sells
They had to
itself,
go.
doesn't it? Really.
Mate, Gojira as a second, I think, is a pucker choice. They are a brilliant band. So
Yeah, Gojira are insane. So Korn headlining, followed by Gojira. They're actually on tour together. That's so weird.
oh yeah,
They're on tour together.
That's
I wouldn't
true.
have matched them.
Supposedly. No,
Not
I
anymore.
wouldn't
Oh
either.
yeah.
No, they're not on tour. And then who would I have opening? Who would I have opening? Just something really, really off the cuff. I'd probably have like it'd be a toss up between just like if I could have any band like Strapping Young Lad. If I could have Strapping Young Lad.
Oh, nice.
If I could have Strapping Young Lad open it, or Devin Townsend, because I've seen Devin and he's fucking ace. Or who would the other one be? Or
Right.
it'd be something super deathcore like Thy Artist or Chelsea Grin or something like that.
See, I was thinking Chelsea Green as an opener.
Oh, the new
No,
album.
Despised Icon, man.
Oh, Despised
good.
Icon. Oh, so many choices.
You gotta remember, like you're on this island all by yourself. Like there's no one around you.
Oh yeah,
It's just you and your bands that have come on a ship.
I wouldn't want to
perform a
get
set
to
for
know
you.
them though.
Oh yeah.
I'd want them to leave straight away, like because I don't want to ruin the facade of how cool they are. Like, what if it turns out they're all like, I don't know, you go, oh, nice to meet you, mate, and one of them just goes, Heil Hitler! Like, what
No, I mean that'd send. I'd be sent pretty west by most.
right,
of them,
and
to be
this is it. Like, you've
Pantera
got to be
band.
careful because you get these bands like from Norway. You get these like black metal bands. Some of them seem like real cool guys, but they're all just dicks. They're all
Yeah.
just like.
I mean,
backwards.
I think you've got to be pretty fucking backwards to go to the extremes of like they do when they're producing their music.
Oh
as well,
my
though.
god, yeah.
Have you ever listened to Dragged Into Sunlight?
No.
No.
Oh, if you check out, they did a song called Boiled Angel, and it's literally like probably the best worst thing I've ever heard.
Oh my god.
It's so good,
Yeah,
but so
there's-
bad.
Oh, there's a couple like that that you just think, oh, it starts pretty good or something, and you think, all right, this might go all right, and then it just turns to shit. Like, I think there's this band called Silencer, right?
Yeah,
and the song's called somewhat ridiculous, like "Death Pierce Me," like so poetic. And I'm just like, how did you not listen to this and think no one should ever have to listen? Like, they subjected themselves to making it, and then they put it out for other people to suffer.
It's crazy,
Oh,
isn't it?
man.
Are you guys
Oh.
all aware of Mayhem then? It's Mayhem,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
I know the story of Mayhem.
Yeah, the fucking man. I've read. It's not like one crazy thing that's happened to them, though, is it? It's like a
Oh, no.
shit ton of crazy things.
Yeah,
It's a
it's like
theme, innit?
spiral of.
And they're still going, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like
so,
with whatever
yeah.
lineup they've got. They're still
Well,
like
they
a band.
just did. What festival? They just did Damnation Festival in Leeds last year.
Right. Wow.
They headlined it. Oh, is it? Yeah, it's Damnation.
and he paid for like meet and greet, and so he met the whole band. Super nice guys. Just turned out they were neo-Nazis.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude,
this is
really?
what I mean. You never fucking know. Can you imagine? And this is why I'd rather not know and never meet them than meet them and find out. You know, like,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine, to be fair, if I sat down with Korn, I met them a couple of years ago and they're pretty tight. But if I sat down with like Jonathan Davis, I think I'd be starstruck, but at the same time, so like, oh, you don't even wear like the purple tracksuit anymore. Like,
yeah, I'd just be scared to.
Like, that's what I'm here for, mate. Like,
I'd just be
a
scared
normal
to catch
person.
whatever makes him so sad.
yeah, mate. Just listen to like the first 3 albums. It kind of sums it up.
I don't know if I can. No, I'm kidding. I've listened to some Korn. I quite like them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The first album's really like weirdly produced. Like, it doesn't sound-
that guy's had a tough fucking life, hasn't he?
Oh yeah. Like the
It just
latest
gets
album was
worse.
Right Side in that.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
My heart goes out to John Davis.
You're right, that first album's fucking beautiful.
I mean, he's
Shoots and
probably having a
Liaison.
grand time right now, but
Yeah, to be fair.
I doubt it.
he's in Korn. Like, it's not like he's going to be miserable forever, is it?
No, that's true.
It's kind of his niche, though.
But
No
they
one
lost,
knew
like-
metal's that hard when they're that miserable.
It's so true. It's so true. It's like Fred Durst being sad. It just never
I
happens.
mean,
No.
they're in a band that is allowed to make new metal and it is acceptable. Do you know what I mean? Imagine if we tried doing it. People would be like, what the fuck
Oh,
is
we
this?
should. Let's do some
They
new metal.
do.
Indians.
They do. It's like really, really shit new Machine Head. Or like,
Oh.
I couldn't get that. Like, they released Catharsis, didn't they? That was like their last album they released.
Yeah.
And there's that one riff that's just loved by Strapping Young Lad. And
Yeah,
I just
it's a
thought,
set.
this is the
It
biggest
wouldn't-
piece of shit I've ever listened
Right,
to. in my
and the
entire
worst
life.
bit is, that's probably the best song on the album.
Yeah, I know. That's like the best one. Kaleidoscope was all right, but it still wasn't great. Like,
The song Catharsis is pretty good. The
Yeah.
thing is, like, I am a Machine Head fan. I really like them, but I can't do the whole album all the way through the latest one. Like,
yeah,
I
think-
just think they've kind of passed it at this point. And, okay,
I think
controversial opinion, I also think new Slipknot's quite boring.
Oh, you bastard.
yeah. Like
That's
the
not
thing with me, the
controversial.
thing with the new Slipknot stuff is, I really want to like it, but I just
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Like, I
Everyone
just can't.
says
Neither
this.
can I. I would be happy if Slipknot never released anything again. You know, I like
I
what
think
they've
so.
done. They don't have
Yeah.
to keep going.
Well, I mean, this album was better than the Grey Chapter. Like, the Grey Chapter just.
No, I
won.
quite liked the Grey Chapter.
Oh, The Devil in I was like the only good one. And
You
Kill.
reckon?
Custer was
okay.
fucking.
No, yeah.
Custer really got under my fucking skin. Like,
Did it
it's just-
really?
Yeah, it's like the most
Fucking hell.
poorly written lyrical song I've ever heard in my life. It's just,
Oh, it's just a mosh
Oh.
fest, though, isn't it?
Nothing,
That's
nothing,
why I like it.
nothing is ever going to top the line. I want to slit your throat and fuck the wound. And
I know,
Oh.
but this is it. Like everyone
Like-
loves the line, but we was talking about like bad lyrics. It's like I don't think they've ever been great lyricists.
Oh no!
It's just the context of the song. Like
Yeah,
I don't know. You can kind of get away with some of that awful, pointless lyrics in metal, can't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
You can,
Like I have just
like,
done, Baby I'm the King. Hey, you fucking incel, say you fucking bed and fucking fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, fillables. It's full of
Yeah.
fillables.
You're not wrong.
going back to it though, like I mean, yeah, the Slipknot stuff, like I liked like up until All Hope Is Gone, and then
I liked All Hope Is Gone, which probably says quite a lot about my opinion.
I really
earlier.
liked how All Hope Is Gone, man. All Hope Is Gone is a great album.
It was a brilliant metal album, but I agree, it wasn't Slipknot, but it was good music. Like,
Yeah. But again, like it's like Machine Head. Machine Head, there's only certain songs from the first few albums that I can really get behind, and then it's just the blackening, and then that's
Yeah.
it. Like after
Yeah.
the black, I liked Unto the Locust, but it won't.
Through the Ashes of Empires was fucking great.
Yeah, but I mean, it
The
was
one
a
of
pretty.
Imperium.
Yeah, I mean that's it. What's that Machine Head album with Imperium on it? And that's what they should have just called.
No.
That's what they should have just called the
There's some
album.
great songs in there. Come
Yeah,
on.
there is. I got a nibble off that. Sorry.
Days Turn Blue to Grey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember anymore. Like, it's a great album, but there's two more.
There's two. Yeah.
The
Okay,
blackening
Matt.
is solid front to back, though.
Yeah, like from start to finish, it's just insane. I mean, I think the first time I ever listened to Machine Head, I was like so obsessed with like Halo 3 when it first came out, and then I was like just being like 12 years old on YouTube, like oh, got Halo montages and all this shit, and then one came up and it was like clip arts of like cutscenes and shit from Halos 1 through 3, and then like it had Halo by Machine Head in the background,
my
and
God.
I was like, holy shit, this
My
is incredible.
13-year-old self is just loving that.
Yeah, it's so good, mate. It's so good. Oh, yeah. So, okay, Matty, you've got three bands that you can have on a desert island with you.
For your weird little lone island festival.
For your solo show.
Matt Fest.
Matt.
Is this coming to me now? You're asking me a question.
Yeah.
Same question.
I know the headline is probably going to be Attila.
No, it isn't.
No? Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
Who's it gonna be?
Sorry.
I don't really
Yeah.
think they're a headline
learned-
band, are they?
I've learned what I've need to learn from Attila, and now I've moved on.
Oh, right, okay.
So
You hit puberty.
I've hit puberty. I stopped drinking energy drinks. I stopped shouting at people down the street.
It's just skateboard.
No, just cough on them.
Now I just cough on them instead. Yeah. No. Oh dear me, that's a difficult one, man. Because like, okay, if we're gonna go headliner.
It's hard. Do you go with something that's like personally your favorite, or something that's just like so classic that it'll be great no matter what?
The thing is, I listen to so much music every day. It's like, I forget a lot of the. Right, King 810. But I don't know that he would headline. King 810 would probably have to. So it'd be supporting the headliners.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to say that one. Well, I could say that one.
Just say it.
Just say it, man. It's music.
Go on.
Okay. That's difficult.
It doesn't have to be one genre or anything. It can be anything. You could have like
Pick a top
I
three.
don't know. Yeah.
You could have Shania Twain to headline.
I mean, I'm there.
Do you know who I'd get to open?
Who?
Mormegil.
Hey!
No. We turn it down. Too much pressure. I mean, mind you, that wouldn't be unusual for us to play gigs to one person. Like,
Oh.
Mate, that's
Well,
like 90%
welcome to
of the scene. Yeah.
The headline is really difficult, man, because like there's some metal songs out there that like they've got a special place in my heart, such as Lord of War, Manufactured Existence. Like I really love that song, but like the album, it doesn't resonate with me. So, obviously we can't choose them. I don't know whether you guys have heard of Buried Alive.
Yep.
What do you
Fucking
think of them?
mental bastards.
He's crazy, isn't he?
Well, you're about
nuts,
the guy who does all the game noises on his guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Buried Alive.
Shredfest.
Make Them Suffer, I'm a big fan of, but I don't think...
That's a good shout.
Upon a Burning Body, I really like. Scorched by the Flaming Goat, I'm a massive fan of. I don't know whether you guys have heard of them.
no.
Debate, Scorched by the Flaming Goat. Again, that's up there with the other song, one of my favourite songs. But I don't know, like... my music's taste is like moving over from so many different genres. But I think if you used to ask me to choose now, and I don't think any of you are going to like this, but I'd probably choose Falling in Reverse.
I can respect that to a degree, yeah. To a degree.
It's a bold move.
To a degree.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. You see, you just said that's the music, man. It's so cool. And I was like, no, none of you are like this. No, it's so cool, bro. I'm like, Falling in Reverse. It's a bold move. To a degree, I can understand.
To be fair, I grew up on them, like, so like I get it completely. Like, yeah,
I think I've heard one song.
No argument.
No,
Oh, Dan, you'd love them. You would.
I'm sure I would.
So you've
I'm all ears. Twitchy eye.
I'm sending you some shit right now.
Please
So
don't.
Right, Bad Girls Club. That's the
Oh,
one.
don't you Falling in Reverse, bad go.
Mate, don't waste your internet. No, I'm not going to open it.
Have you heard of Popular
Song is
Monster,
fucking
the
gross.
latest release? Have you listened to that?
No, I love it. I think it's sick.
Yeah, like that's the kind of vibe that I like.
Yeah.
My musical taste now is heavier than that, and I think.
What do you think
like,
of Bad Girls Club?
Mate, for what it is, it's epic. Do you know what I mean? if I was to go for my favourite song, Guillotine Act 4.
Oh yeah.
That kind of Ronnie Radke is my kind of Ronnie Radke. But like you saying, I'm going to send down Bad Girls Club. That's just not the Ronnie Radke and Falling Reverse that I'm into, if you know what I mean. So
No, I get you, mate. I used to like what was it? Rolling Stone. That was like me and my ex's song. That
yeah,
they got quite heavy at points.
Yeah,
Like, my
because they're
phone got
mixing that
2%.
like metalcore / EDM, aren't there? I suppose.
Mm. There you
So,
go, Bad Girls Club.
so you've got Fallen in Reverse headlining,
Mm.
King 810 supporting.
Yeah.
You know,
This is mental.
You've fucked one. You've married one. Who are you gonna kill?
Well, I'm not. I probably choose. I'm not going to choose Mormegil only because I think that's a little bit unfair.
Yeah,
They just.
Aw.
we just put the other bands to shame. It's unfair on them.
They just know how to warm them up, bro.
That's actually why we cancelled all of our gigs.
Yeah,
Just so you don't show us up.
I mean, you're just trying to ensure that Mormegil never gig again. Like
That's what we're doing. We're just going to book you out for every day of the year for the rest of time, and
then cancel
the gigs.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that this coronavirus is just the world trying to stop Mormegil getting gigs. You know?
That's what it is.
That is
Cursed.
Keep them back.
Now we're better in recordings anyway.
No, I wouldn't say that. I've seen you guys live loads of times. You guys are fucking sick live.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Smash it, mate.
Well, I think if I'm honest with you, I'm probably just going to stick Post Malone in there because how can you not be warmed up with Post Malone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I get that. What do I do in this situation? Right, my phone's on 1%, so it's gonna fucking die. If I put it on charge, I have to take my headset off.
Why?
Okay.
Because I've got one little port. My Sony.
You don't need to go earphones. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I just shout at you, like always.
Well, I mean, if you guys wanted to finish up adding anything, you can do. But I mean, obviously, I don't want the video to be too long for the viewers. We're probably touching close to an hour now, I would have thought.
Yeah,
I mean, we got 50% of people's desert island bands.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, we need to finish
We're
that
halfway
off.
there.
So
50% ain't bad.
Cade, you
Right.
need to-
Mine's pretty easy. Can you hear me all right, by the way?
Mhm.
Yeah, I could probably
Right,
hear you better.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. I like a twat, though. Right. So the number one band, the headliner band, every single fucking night, Pantera. It's got to be.
Wow.
I would love that so much. Just a new level to start off my drinking every night, and off we go. Do you know what I mean?
Primal Concrete Sledge.
Oh, damn. Supporting Pantera. Oh, that's hard, that. See, I would say Slipknot, but I'm kind of going off them a little bit. I'm really enjoying New Polaris, but I reckon in a month I won't like it, so maybe not.
Nah, New Polaris is sick.
It's really fucking good, but I've kind of overplayed it at this point. Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if it's not really a band, but I'd have Pantera headlining. Then for support, I just want K-Mac, just doing whatever he wants to do.
K-Mac
Just
2021.
play with it, yeah.
Hey, just go to TechFest. He's playing TechFest.
Well, if it's
Oh my
fucking on, I
God.
will. Do you know what I mean?
You know,
I'd love to see him.
I'd want K-Mac to support, but I'd want him to play all of Pantera's song, having never learnt them.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
that's it.
That's what I'd want to see. I'd want to just see him on the fly trying to play their song. That'd be brilliant.
That'd be incredible.
I
Or
know.
if he did it in the theme of, the Beatles covers, where he just plays it really calm and then just straight into death metal. Like, if he just played Pantera songs really calmly, and then just went to the extreme.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That'd be fucking sick.
Okay, who's opening?
Opening.
Hmm.
I get Chelsea Grin playing Eternal Nightmare in full.
Yeah,
Can't argue
Jared.
with
Every
mate.
night.
I thought he was going to say Jared Dines.
Nah, I've got one YouTuber in there, really. I can't
Well,
do
dude,
more.
no, Chelsea Grin's
Right.
Eternal Nightmare is insane.
I'd have Jared Dines if he comes with Suicide Silence. That's the only way I'd have him.
Yeah, that's true.
Just to
That's
take the
true.
piss.
Oh,
See
man.
here, motherfuckers.
There it is. So, Mr. Bedingfield.
Wow. I don't.
That.
I feel like this is the most anyone's ever mentioned Daniel Bedingfield in years. What does he do now?
I don't know.
Just lives off the
Long lost
glory of
shadow,
those
isn't
two
it?
Say,
songs.
how many Spotify listens does he have a month?
I bet there's loads.
It's a real
Have a guess.
person.
Have a guess.
Is
I bet it's in like.
person.
I bet, yeah, Daniel
Oh
Bedingfield.
my God, you will be surprised. Quick,
I bet it's in the millions.
Yeah.
how many?
No.
I've got it up.
Yeah,
I've
it's
got it.
well
up.
over a fucking million.
I've got it up now, and that's ridiculous.
No way.
Go on, boys. Give us the number.
No way.
1.2
1 million. Yeah, 1,200,000.
And I can't
Shit.
remember the last time he released. Oh, I mean, the last time he released an album was 2013, but the last time he released anything of any decent caliber was 2002.
I don't remember a single one of his songs.
Oh, you will do. If you just got to get them on.
But if I heard them,
those bops going, mate.
Well, I guess Legions will be doing a Daniel Bedingfield cover then.
Please.
Right.
More Legions.
Okay, so headliners, I'm going to go Avatar.
Yeah.
I just think they're one of the best bands I've ever seen live. And then before them, go Monomath.
Sick.
I mean, they're just my two favourite bands. Just them two. Like, between those two bands, they just encapsulate everything I want in metal. Like, everything I want in music. And then I want to go for something really heavy to open. So, for me, I'm torn between the Black Dahlia Murder or Despised Icon. Like, I don't know.
That's a sick lineup, to be fair.
Yeah,
Like,
It's just a bit of... It's like through the stages, isn't it? You've got like your super heavy melodic death metal or deathcore, depending which one's chosen for openers. Straight into melodic death metal, which is kind of, a bit easier on the ears. Into Avatar, who are just fucking great.
Yeah.
Just do it all. I'd be pleased with that lineup. Like, that'd make me very happy.
That would be pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, that's a
sick lineup. That's a really sick lineup.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't want to meet them. You can't make me.
Don't want to meet.
It does ruin it all for you, mate.
No, I do want to meet them, but
you can only have those three on the condition. You can only have those three bands on the condition that every ticket is a VIP meet and greet.
Oh, okay.
That's the only
I think I think as well, like, imagine they have to stay on the island afterwards. It's just more mouths to feed.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of reckon Avatar would be pretty fucking sick to party with. And I'm on a month.
Yeah, I reckon so. I think though, from what I've heard, the singer doesn't drink on tour.
I don't know how he could. To be fair, I mean, it just fucking ruined his voice. Like the range
I know,
as well.
Because that guy does it all, doesn't he?
It's
He
ridiculous.
reminds me of the vocalist from Motionless in White a little bit with regards to the way he looks.
Face paint and all that.
Well, I was going to say physically as well.
I think I think out of the three bands though, the band that would be best to party with would be the Black Dahlia Murder, because they are like a party all the time. Like, they just drink. And I actually met the Black Dahlia Murder, and they were actually really nice guys.
Yeah,
they just after they played a set, they all came out to the bar and had a pint, and it was pretty cool. But they're like, if you just watch any videos of them or whatever, they're just always drinking, always smoking weed.
Amazing.
Just always just chilling out.
Living life to the max.
Pretty nice guys.
Beautiful. Well, if there's anything you guys want to add, you're more than welcome to. I'm just a little bit conscious of time and the audience. Thank you all for coming on. This has been ace.
All right, no worries.
I would imagine that this is going to happen again. So if you guys,
Yeah, I mean, we've got 3 months of quarantine, so
yeah,
Yeah,
we'll mix and match
anywhere. Yeah, just
coming in and out. And
hit us up. This is probably the most exciting thing that's happened this week.
Do it like every fortnight or something like that, maybe.
Or 3 times a day for the next 6 months.
That was my plan B. Yeah.
I mean, where else are you going to be, man?
After every meal.
Maybe just set the cameras up in the morning and just have them rolling all day.
I
day.
think it would be surprisingly boring from my end.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Juice, man. Juice. Apple and black currant. Warm temperature.
Gents, what happens when the juice runs out?
Dude, that's the best bit. The cameras are still rolling. You get more. You get more.
That's so wholesome.
I'm subscribing for that one factor.
Glass half full.
Glass.
Does everyone wash their hands?
Yeah.
Mate.
Cool.
A lot. Yeah. it's a very strange time. I'm not really sure on how I really want to end this with regards to everything that's going on, but I appreciate all three of you coming out of your very busy lifestyles.
So busy.
Absolutely rammed, mate.
But no, this has been great. You three are absolutely awesome people. James, we need to see a video.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
right.
Kade, your
Cool.
video that you dropped this morning is awesome. I'm going to share
very
that
much.
on my personal pages as well. Get that circulated out there. It's really good
Cheers,
work.
man.
You're most welcome. Daniel?
Yep. So cool.
We'll see you next time. No, I'm only joking.
That'll do.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on, my friend. It's been awesome. I hope that you guys have got a little bit more music to release. I don't know whether that's right or wrong. For us all to chew on something in this time. But thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
I guess we can all just wave bye-bye to the audience. From here.
Is this how it happens?
This is the Ragnarök thing, I think. Yeah.
Bye.
This. That'll do.
Roll credits.
Metal as fuck.
Coronavirus credits.
Wash
Yeah.
your hands.
Cool. I've stopped recording, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine's still saying it's recording, mate.
Losing my mind.